We actually launched the entire thing as a big experiment as part of our 150th anniversary program. It might sound a bit strange to launch an innovation program for a company anniversary, but we wanted to try new things and we wanted to engage our customers and partners in new ways. And we also wanted to think about how we could integrate sustainability outcomes into the innovation process in general. We start with what we call exploration. Exploration is basically figuring out, scoping what we want to work on, and we're always working on market trends, technology trends, customer trends, regulatory trends. So for example, we just looked at the topic of digital construction, and we really went out and we tried to figure out who were the emerging players in that market, what's going to happen to existing players, what are the risks and opportunities, and how could BASF play. And that's what we call exploration, and then we move into, from there, what are some of the strategic challenges that we can work on as BASF, and who are the partners that we can work on. So we really take a collaborative approach, starting with exploration, moving into ideation to all of our innovation projects. And at the end of the ideation phase, we have some more concrete concepts, and we try to turn those into business models. So we look at what is the customer need, how are we going to deliver that need and value into the market, and what are some alternative ways that we may price to profit as BASF in the partner ecosystem that we've developed. After we've developed concepts and business models, we help the teams go out and actually test those business models with potential customers and value chain partners to see if what we thought was true was really true. Because when you're developing a new innovation, especially if it's a radical innovation, there are a lot of unknowns. So we work with what we call lean experimentation methods to really reduce risk and uncertainty, to give the businesses the confidence that they need, that they can actually launch some of these new things. We have a very small project that was an idea that came up in Chile. So Chile has a big problem with organic waste in landfills. So the team came up with a business model to close the loop for food composting. They worked with municipalities, food composters, an NGO to educate consumers, and we provided the technology for composting. And this is now in business build-up in several municipalities in Chile, and they're planning to expand to Peru as well. That's one example, which is really just a pure business model. We had the technology already, but I think the real art that they did was to implement this system, although there's no regulatory pressure there, by creating a win-win. So all of the players that came together to make this happen, they were able to come up with an economic model that allowed all to profit more than they were profiting before. When you want to co-create, it's very important to select partners based on real mutual interest. It's very easy to come to a two-day event like this, but unless you've worked with those people in advance and really feel that there are common areas of interest, challenges that you can help each other solve, it doesn't make sense to start. And also when you're working with companies, I don't know whether you're on the company side or on the more kind of organizing side, but I would advise the companies that are working with you in this project to ensure that they're communicating up the organization within their management so that when the good ideas come, there are resources to deliver.